I think it's really important for brands not to wait and to embrace a multi-screen connected 14 world. And that doesn't matter if you're the most sophisticated digital technology marketer or the most offline category of traditional media marketing, because it's true to the consumer experience. And even if you don't sell products online, your brand exists online.
It is, it's hard to say how audiences respond to things, and in some ways, generally the tendency of people is to be reserved and to hold back. And it's almost like you need something that is so immediately accessible that it has to be almost like dumb, in order for everybody to say, my God, that is so simple, of course I'm going to do it.
Based on who your target audience is, you may actually want to dip your toe in the water sooner rather than later. I often say that sometimes having an innovation budget means that you're willing to invest in PR opportunities. But being there first is often a good thing if you're a progressive brand. It's a means of giving you an opportunity to stand out from your customers, and sometimes that's what it takes to push you across the threshold of the second to first place position in your brand category.
We really believe that brands don't sell brands anymore, people sell brands. And if you think about your own life, you expect brands to respond to you in all number of different ways, whether that's via Twitter, or it's via YouTube, or it's on Facebook. The consumer expectation is for brands to listen and respond. And I think it's really important for brands to think about what defines them and not be afraid to participate in the dialogue. Because the dialogue is happening, whether you like it or not.
We as a company want to make sure that we are taking it to the next level and challenge ourselves. So we want to make sure anything that we do is immersive, is interactive, is engaging. And it's all about storytelling.
And then at the same time, you've got to evangelize and show the vision of what is possible to the end consumers, for them to embrace it. So there's a lot of work involved in doing that, and it takes time.
As a manufacturer, especially consumer electronic manufacturer, I think the device lifespan is less than 12 months. So basically we don't have enough time to think about when is the right time to do. So for me, I will look at like 3 to 6 months if consumer react to the device. If they like it, I will jump in.
The retailers, I think, would be the sweet spot for a pilot type of scenario, to really be the leaders in generating the concept and how it works and testing it out, because they know exactly who they are, they don't stray from their core message, and they stay very, very focused on who their customer is, what they're interested in, and how they want to be marketed to. So those types of retailers, in combination with brands that want to be leaders in Connected 14, would be the ones that should be taking the ball and running with it at first.
It requires many different players to come together, to agree to work together, to create the kinds of processes and standards that are needed to really make this happen. And that all translates to long cycles. And there's really kind of no way around that.
Companies like Apple, I think, are doing the best job right now in terms of connecting your TV to your iPad to your mobile phone. So now, like, I can easily connect the data on my phone to the data on my iPad and on my computer and TV. I'm starting to see at CES this year, like Samsung and LG and all these consumer electronic companies are entering the software space and, almost building operating systems themselves. And, once those companies, really master the technology from an operating system level, then that's when you'll start to see the Connected 14 be, widespread.